those Bibles you see in every hotel and motel room? Well, they could be going away, at least at U.S. Air Force bases, on-base lodging. That's because the service is bowing to pressure from an atheist group. Joining us right now is former Navy chaplain and the head of the Pray in Jesus' Name project, Dr. Gordon James Klingenschmitt. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning, Steve, and God bless you in Jesus' name. Can I say that on your show?
Well, why not? If you can't say it here, you can't say it anywhere. Thank you very much, sir. All right, so I understand that the organization, Military Association of Atheists and Freethinkers, wrote a letter to the Air Force and said, you know, in on-base housing, there's always a Bible there. We think that is unfair. It's a privilege for Christians, and it should be taken out. And now the Air Force has responded, how?
Well, they've taken it off of the checklist so that people who monitor those rooms will no longer replace the Bible if it's taken out of place. In other words, the atheist complainers, instead of doing something positive, maybe providing their own books, they've done something negative. They've defined themselves as atheist, or against God, against the Bible, against Christianity, and now they're infringing on the rights of 85% of our troops who self-identify as Christians. They should have the right to have Bibles in those rooms. Courts have said that when a military member leaves home, they have a right to a military chaplain.
Sure.
Well, why don't they have a right to a Bible anymore?
That's such a good point. So going forward now, since it's off the checklist of things to check when the maids are cleaning up the on-base housing, you know, they're not going to check to see if there's a Gideon's Bible there anymore. And so if somebody takes it with them, that room, never a new one, right?
Well, that's right. If the Bible is removed, or if it's thrown in the trash by some atheist who doesn't like it, that Bible will not be replaced. Everyone should donate to the Gideons. These are usually older men, many of the military veterans who spend their own money to provide Bibles for typical hotels around the country. If a civilian can go into a hotel and find a Bible there, why can't a military person go in and find the same Bible? They won't have access to those military bases unless they can get on base. So that's why they need the government to help and facilitate the placement of the Bibles by the Gideons for free to help our troops when they're away from home.
Okay, so the Air Force has not demanded that the Bibles be removed, but they have removed the requirement that the Bibles be in the room. So did the atheists win in this?
Yes, and I think it signals a trend. We are directly blaming the Secretary of the Air Force, Michael Donnelly, who is a pushover in this case. This is the fourth time in the last year that he has caved in to atheist complainers. They've taken Opus Dei, a reference to God, off of Air Force patches. They have stopped Air Force cadets from participating in Operation Christmas Child.
I know. It's a long list, and it's something that you're very concerned with, and that's why we're glad that you would join us today. Chaplain Gordon James Klingenschmitt joining us today from Colorado Springs. Thanks for telling the story, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless you as well. All right,